What is up, TubeU? It is your boy Clemens here, bringing you a gameplay commentary. Bringing you Search and Destroy. I'm just letting you guys know now. We end up losing 2 rounds, but I really like this gameplay. And I just like the outcome of it because we actually obviously won. That's why I like the outcome. So I'm still using it. I do make a really bad mistake right here in the beginning. Nobody grabs a bomb, and it fucks up my route. Anyway, today I'm gonna be talking about more stories that happened to me because I have some fucked up stories a lot in my life, and I do commentaries about them. And basically, the first story is, well, basically all the stories are going to revolve around Midnight Madness, and that's basically midnight releases for video games. I love going to them, so I go to a couple every now and then. And first one we're going to talk about is my first ever midnight release. One thing that we actually had to do was we had to go to the bathroom. We're waiting there, 6 hours. You gotta go. And at this time, GameStop wasn't allowing anyone inside the stores, inside their store or whatever, to go to the bathroom. We're all sitting outside. If you have to take a dump or you have to take a piss, you had to go to somewhere else. And well, luckily, right around the corner was a Walmart. So we actually had to walk all the way down to a Walmart. We had somebody save our spot in line because we were like way up in first. But we walked all the way to Walmart, and we're all guys. There was all guys with us. There was like, I think 5 of us went to Walmart at a time, and then we had 2 people save spots in line. But we're all guys. All going to Walmart. Just go to the bathroom, man. This girl, this girl comes up, like, she probably was like around 23, 24 maybe. She was kind of young. She wasn't attractive, but she came up to us, and she gave us like this packet. But it wasn't just any packet. It was a packet of STDs and stuff, And she told us, she's like, here, make sure you guys stay safe tonight. It was weird because we're all guys, and not one of us are planning on having sex that night. Because all of us guys are hanging out afterwards. And if any of us guys were planning on having sex, I would not have went to that midnight release. But it was just random. It's like, why the fuck is this girl gonna come up to a group of guys and say, hey, stay protected tonight? It's like, dude, we're a group of guys, hanging out around midnight. There is no way we're gonna, go get some late night ass. This was Modern Warfare 2, I believe. This is what midnight release this was. It was MW2. That was my first one. But anyways, also another. Well, sorry, I had to mess my mic there a little bit, but. The next thing was Gears of War 2. I went to that midnight release, which it was awesome. That was probably my favorite one because I actually won like a scarf, and I won a comic book, Gears of War 2 comic book. So I really liked that night, because I actually won some prizes. But anyways, Gears of War 2. What was going on is we were all standing in line. I was standing in line with a group of my friends, and the guy comes out. It's almost midnight. And he says, to the whole group, the whole crowd or whatever, he's like, okay, has everyone fully purchased Modern Warfare 3 for the midnight release? And, without hesitation, I don't know where this came from. I wasn't talking to that guy, but I was talking to my group of friends, but I said it loud enough, because all the people were quiet, so when I said it loud, everybody heard. Without hesitation, I just said, wait, this isn't the pre-order midnight release for the new Hannah Montana game? And it was so funny because everybody started laughing. He's like, no, sorry, man, you got the wrong midnight release. And I'm like, can I change my receipt? He's like, yeah, sure, if you want to. But obviously I didn't change my receipt. I was just kidding. But it was just funny because, without hesitation, something like that just came to mind. And it was just so funny at the time. If you were there, everybody was laughing. You'd have been laughing. And then also the same night. Okay, so we're all in line. Everybody's fully paid for the game. So then when they go to pick up the game, they just have to show the receipt, and then they give you the game. And well, this one guy, he comes up to the front of the line, out of nowhere, and he tries to stand in front of the line, in #1 spot. We're probably like 5th or 6th, back. So there's a couple like people we don't know ahead of us, You know, he's trying to cut. Like, it didn't make sense. You know, he was a big nerd. You could tell. I mean, he had Gears of War shirt. He was wearing a Gears of War headband. You know, all this shit. You know, he was decked out in Gears of War. You know, attire. It was crazy. You know, and he's like, okay, I want to go. I get to go in front of the line or whatever. And we're like, no, this is a line. You know, you go to the end. That's how lines work. And then he's like, no, you don't understand. I fully paid for the game already, and you know that makes me able to go in front of the line. And you know, everyone is yelling at him at this point. You know, saying, dude, we all paid for the game already. And then he's trying to, convince us that the people in the store said he gets to go in front of the line because he's already paid fully for the game. And the manager actually had to come out and bust his balls, and say, hey, no, man, you got to go to the end of the line. And at this time, the line was full, probably, around 200 people, and it was just crazy. He was pissed that he had to go all the way to the end. But, he shouldn't be trying to cut in line, everybody's not going to lie to you. You have to go to the end of the line, just go to the fucking end of the line, It was crazy because, everyone was arguing with this kid for probably about 10 minutes. And then Halo Reach won. I went with Bones and another kid, and we were just sitting there playing cards, sitting in line, and a fight actually almost broke out. Some kid was sitting next to us, basically listening to his iPod or whatever, and they were playing with a frisbee, and a frisbee hit him right in the face, almost broke his glasses, and the kid looked like he was gonna kill somebody. It was crazy. But those are just a couple stories that happen at midnight release. I do plan on attending the Black Ops 2 midnight release, so hopefully some fucked up shit happens with that. Might even get some footage from there. I went 10 and what is that? 10 and 2. Like I said, we lost 2 rounds, but we managed to win. I like to post competitive games like this, so close games like that. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this commentary. Let me know, some crazy stories that you had at midnight release or midnight releases on all stuff. Let me know if you're attending Black Ops 2 midnight release because it's gonna be sick. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Deuces.